What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and today we finna be talking about how shitty Halo Infinite is fucking doing. Like, despite my love for the franchise, it truly does bring a fucking smile to my face to see 343 Industries stumble so hard on their face. Halo Infinite coming into 2021 was one of the most hyped games that wasn't Battlefield 2042. Ironically, both ended up being fucking flops. Generally, the main issues with the game is that there's not enough fucking content in their quote-unquote live service. I believe that they've had one map launch since the game has been released, which is like, God knows how long, like a year? Yeah, this video isn't going to be very fucking long. It's just going to be kind of ranting about how shitty Halo Infinite is and how bad 343 Industries is. Like, 343 Industries might not be a bad game developer necessarily, but they're absolutely dog shit when it comes to developing Halo games. Now, Halo is one of my favorite video game franchises behind like maybe Call of Duty or GTA. The older Call of Duties, not the ones that have been released in like the past 5 years that have been dog shit. I'm making this video in light of me seeing the news that they have recently cancelled split-screen co-op development for Halo Infinite despite verbally promising to develop it. Yeah, pretty much every fucking Halo game 343 Industries has been a part of or wholly developed has been absolute dog shit from top to bottom, except for maybe the MCC. We'll go through the basic ass rundowns of each game and how poorly it was received. Now, Halo 4 was seen as a shitty Call of Duty clone in terms of its multiplayer aspect, and absolutely lacking when it came to the campaign as well. I mean, the campaign wasn't really disliked, it was more split down the middle between people thinking it was a fucking masterpiece of writing and it was absolutely dog shit. I'm part of the latter. I did not have fun experiencing Halo 4's multiplayer or campaign, and Spartan Ops was just a fucking joke, so I never touched it. All in all, it was a pretty forgettable game. Yeah, Halo 5 wasn't much fucking better because it added a whole bunch of shit that the entire fucking community hated. Instead of actually deciding to go with the normal ass Halo route with normal movement and no sprint, they doubled down on the sprinting and instead added advanced movement options like ground pound and dashing. It's like they were trying to be a super shitty bootleg Advanced Warfare clone. The game caught a lot of flack from further diverting from the original art style Bungie had made for the Halo games, even more so than Halo 4 did. Not to mention, the entire fucking multiplayer space became like a fucking competitive Warzone match where everyone's sweating their ass off because of the fucking advanced movement. It just made the entire game super shitty. But ultimately, the game's biggest fucking letdown was its campaign with its super deceptive Hunt the Truth marketing campaign. Basically, we were led to believe that there would be some super cool fucking conflict that would lead between fucking, what's his name, Spartan Locke and Master Chief, but like nothing fucking happened. Oh, I fucking take that back. There was like a fucking 30-second cutscene of fucking Locke and Chief fighting, and it was like really poorly choreographed. Anyways, another one of its super big issues was the game's length. It would legitimately take you longer to download the game than it would to beat it. Overall game bad.
What's up, man?
What's up?
No fist? Okay. No fist bump?
I don't fist bump people like you, man.
Anyways, the MCC were released like an absolute piece of dog shit, pretty much like every other Halo game. Actually, I lied, it released a lot worse than any fucking Halo game ever released. It quite literally didn't fucking work at launch. Not to mention the game not launching, the fucking servers were constantly going down, so that even if you did find a game, it would fucking lag you out of it. Leave it up to 343 Industries to actually fail at porting over games they didn't even fucking make and pack it all into one package. Anyways, after a few fucking years, it got back on its feet, and I actually recommend you go out and get the game, because you get like, what, fucking 6 games for $40 pretty much? It's a really good fucking deal. This is the only redeemable product 343 Industries has released. This leads us into the pitiful excuse of a Halo game known as Halo Infinite. As of September 2nd, 2022, absolutely fucking no meaningful content other than maybe like one fucking map and playlist for game modes has been added to the game. On top of the game just being absolutely fucking content dry, it is absolutely horribly optimized on fucking damn near everything. 343 Industries recently released a fucking roadmap detailing the content that would be added within the following months. Let's just say this fucking roadmap is thinner than Chet Holmgren on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, so basically Halo Infinite's winter update is supposed to come November 18th and is supposed to last until March 7th. Now, I'm all for more fucking content being added into the game, but if you actually decide to take a look at the fucking screen to see what they're adding, pretty much nothing meaningful is being added. Everybody's already fucking played the campaign by now, so campaign co-op and mission replay coming almost 2 years after the game is released is insane. They finally decided to get off their lazy asses and release a Forge beta, which is going to be releasing then, so it's not even fucking finished yet. They're adding a free 30-tier battle pass that nobody's going to want to fucking grind because the game is dead and boring. They added 2 new maps. Wow, great fucking job. They added Match XP beta, which pretty much means, hey bud, you completed the match. Here's 100 extra XP, which I have no clue why it's in beta and why it wasn't in at release, because, what, games since 2007 have figured this shit out? There's a new Covert 1 flag game mode that nobody's gonna fucking touch. There's a December event, Winter Contingency 2. Nobody played the fucking first one because the game was dead. The January event, Joint Fire, have no fucking clue what that is. It's probably another shitty 30 free tier battle pass that gives you really terrible cosmetics and various quality of life improvements. God knows what that means. Now you might be saying, hey man, what the fuck is wrong with them adding content? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. My issue is that they're releasing this content like fucking, what, once every 5-6 months? So we're getting like, what, 2 maps every year? In the grand scheme of things, if you're trying to keep up a live service, we've learned from Battlefield, nobody's playing that shit, and they're pretty much doing the exact same thing Halo Infinite is. If you look at their fucking player numbers, it's like in the low thousands because it's just really fucking boring and nobody wants to grind it. Basically, the only people who play on it are like fucking, what, Halo Championship Series players and like absolute noobs who've just picked up the game. Yeah, so basically I'm checking Steam charts right now and Halo Infinite has about 5,500 concurrent players right now, which is like absolutely nothing. And they average 3,500 people on a month. On a good month, they average 3,500 people. That's absolutely pitiful. Now you might be telling yourself, hey man, Halo Infinite is not only played on fucking PC, it's crossplay with Xbone, Xbone Series X, Xbone One X, Xbone XXX. It's on all the platforms except for GayStation. And you'd be right, but nobody's playing it on Xbox either. But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have even more fucking promised content from the legends at 343 Industries. So on top of the fucking infinite fucking winter update that makes no sense, has no content, there's also another update called the Halo Infinite Echoes Within Season 3 update, which lasts from March 7th to June 27th. And there's no content to be found here either. Basically, you get 2 new maps, fucking arena and big team battle maps. Just nobody plays either of their modes because it's just shitty. You got a new weapon, an M392 Bandit, which is a fucking DMR from Halo Reach. Very original, very cool, Kanye. You have new equipment, a shroud screen. That is like a really shitty bubble shield, but you can't see in or out of it, I'm assuming. A new free 100-tier battle pass, let's fucking go, so we get to earn more shitty cosmetics. We finally get a fucking custom game browser, which has pretty much been standard in any PC game since, what, 2000 fucking... 2000? The 1900s? The fucking 1800s? The 1700s? The shit's been standard for God knows how long now. After about 2 years of the game being out, we'll finally receive in-game reporting so we can fucking report cheaters for actually cheating. We get 2 new game modes, one being VIP and the other being Escalation. We have no clue as to what those modes are or how they play. It's just 2 new modes. 2 more modes nobody's gonna fucking touch, by the way. We get a new Fracture event. I didn't even play the fucking first Fracture event because the game was just so stale and boring. I didn't get the fucking Tenrai armor set because it was dog poo-poo. We get a new narrative event! Hopefully that entails some actual fucking content and not about 2 cutscenes that last 15 seconds like in season 2. And they're banking on the fact that Forge won't be out by season 3, so we'll be getting some Forge beta updates. Woohoo. And the thing I'm looking forward to the most out of all of this is the quality of life improvements. Let's fucking go! Anyways, as you can see, fucking 343 shouldn't be in charge of Halo. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're fucking killing the franchise, and as of September 1st, they say that this roadmap is subject to change, so it's probably gonna get delayed. Anyways, I'm done with my fucking hateful rant of Halo. If you like the video, fucking like it. If you dislike it, suck my wiener. Everybody, go gym!